Hi guys, Dragana from Dragana's Crafts. To the new viewers, welcome to my channel. To those of you who have been with me for a while, welcome back. Today we'll be setting up the weekly spread in my Hobonichi cousin, and I'll be doing something new here. But before we get to that, I want to mention the journaling supplies I'll be using. The stickers I'm using for this setup are from the Coffee Monsterz Co. I decided to combine two cousin kits, Happy Meal and Spring Adventures, and I'm also using the Coffee Monsterz Co emotis because they're the cutest characters ever. To match the colors of my kit, I'm using two Tombow dual brush pens, 025 yellow color and 761 light pink color. I'm also using two types of washi tapes that are also from the Coffee Monsterz Co, Rainbow Emoti Heads and Classical Emotis 2.0. As for the pens, I'll be using Sailor Pro Color Stardust in fine nib and the copy of Pilot Vanishing Point, so the green Mahjong A2 I believe, in extra fine nib. The Sailor pen is inked up with platinum carbon black ink and Mahjong with Graf von Faber-Castell cognac brown ink. All the supplies I mentioned just now I'll link in the description box below so that you can find them easily if you like what you see. I do have to point out that the Rainbow Emoti Heads washi tape isn't available anymore on the Coffee Monsterz Co website, but the classic Emoti one is. Only the option that is available now isn't foiled like the one I'm using in this video, but the design is exactly the same. So now that we have all the supplies listed, let's start planning. Those of you who have followed my videos so far know that I like to experiment with different weekly layouts, and so far I've been using the weekly dashboard layout a lot in my Plan With Me videos. It's a very functional layout, it's clean looking, and it's a nice change to use a weekly within a weekly, so to speak, compared to how Hobonichi Cousin weeklies are typically used. It gives a nice touch to a weekly spread, and honestly I could keep on using it till the end of the year, week after week. However, I decided not to. Why? Well, I have two main reasons. The first one is a rather obvious one. I would get bored by it. Even though I could use it from the functional part, just from the aesthetical part, I would get bored from it. I don't like repeating the same thing over and over again for months on end, because at some point a new idea isn't so new anymore, and like I said, I don't find it aesthetically pleasing. That doesn't mean I won't use it again, I just need a break from it for now. The second reason is that I wanted to try and plan out my whole week with every single small task and see how that goes. I don't do time planning, but with this type of weekly setup, I wanted to see how well I will stick with the tasks I set for myself for each day. I want to see how many of them I will actually complete on the given day and how many I'll move on for the next day. The slight problem with the weekly dashboard layout, well, it's not a problem, but it can be a bit inconvenient. But just for the sake of the video now, let's call it a minor plot problem, is that I structured my page with day-specific tasks and events at the top of the page. Then I would have a weekly dashboard with tasks that are not day-specific on the left side of the weekly spread, and on the right side of the spread I would leave space for my YouTube videos planning, Instagram posting schedule, and notes or whatever comes to mind. Now, why is this structure slightly problematic? Well, because I have a weekly tasks overview, there are a lot of small tasks that I would miss unless I had a to-do list per day in the daily portion of the cousin. So last week when I did the dashboard layout, I would make a to-do list every single day in my daily pages. I'm not really against this. I mean, it's a planner. You're supposed to have to-do lists, and it's fun to write things down and think of different ways how to structure your page, but the daily to-do list does take away space from the page itself that I like to use first and foremost for journaling. So by using this type of layout for the weekly spread, I want to see how I'll structure my daily pages this week, since I don't need to write a to-do list anymore. The only thing that remained the same in this weekly layout, if you compare it with my previous Plan With Me videos, is the sidebar. Last week I filled out my sleep tracker fully, and I did the same with my habit tracker. I mean, I didn't fill it out like 100%, because I didn't do everything that's on my habit tracker, but I did pay attention to my habits and made sure I marked the ones I completed each day. So the goal for this week is to try and fill out the whole habit tracker by doing everything I, well, basically track. I probably won't manage to do everything, but I'll try my best to do it, especially since the things I track are related to my physical and mental health. Speaking of mental health, if that's a topic that interests you, I could talk about it in my next Plan With Me video. I don't think I'll be saying anything groundbreaking, but I did have some issues with my mental health over the years, and keeping a journal helped me a lot. So I could talk about my experiences and how journaling and planning and organizing helped me. Leave a flower emoji in the comment section below if that's a topic you would like me to talk about. I always like decorating my weekly pages, though I try not to overdo it with stickers. In this setup, I placed the full box stickers from both kits in random places on the spread, and I put strips of washi tapes on the top and the bottom of each page. I think that's just the right number of stickers, together with a couple of emoji characters that I'll be using. As I mentioned earlier in this video and before in my previous ones, I don't do time planning because I'm really flexible with my time, but I did place a couple of functional boxes from the kits to mark time-specific tasks or events, such as when my YouTube videos will go up, that Emily has a concert on Thursday organized by her music school, and that on Friday my hubby and younger daughter are traveling to visit my husband's mother. I'm looking forward to Emily's concert on Thursday. She won't be playing the piano, but her solfeggio teacher taught the small kids a dance that they'll be doing on the stage. They already did that dance once before, and they were all so adorable. And on Friday evening, I plan to have a movie night with Emily, since she's already sad that her sister won't be here for a full week. So I am going to let her pick a movie, make popcorn, and then we'll sit in our pajamas and watch whatever she picks. I'm going to stop talking now and put on some background music. You guys can sit back, relax, and continue watching if you're in the mood. If not, that's also fine. We're all very busy people. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like it, well, there's a button for that too. Though I hope there won't be too many of you who would dislike it. In any case, whatever you do, thank you for your support and for making it possible for my channel to grow. As always, I'm very grateful and humbled that you spend time watching my content. Don't forget to hit the bell button if you subscribe so that you can get a notification every time I post a new video. I'll see you again later this week with more videos. Until then, have a great week. Bye!